We are here and we are live. What the fuck is up? Higher point of view here. It is your West Coast Packer backer, man. Victory Monday has never felt so sweet this year. Um, the Lions one was okay. The Lions one was okay. Um, you know, first game of the season, you know, took care of business. The not return, but the Micah Parsons first game. You hear me? But to me, again, I always look at Detroit as like the little cousins, man. They've never really done any real deal harm to me as a Packers fan. I actually wish them well. They've been so horrible. But when it comes to beating these purple ass eaters, when it comes to beating these Vikings who just are obnoxious, never won a Super Bowl, never will. Then my childhood favorite quarterback Brett Favre goes over there. It's just y'all know the moon from Randy Moss, even though it wasn't a moon. I mean, his dad, he should have just put his butt cheeks out there if he really wanted to do it like that. But what I'm saying is, it just feels so good to be the Vikings, man. I hate them. Yeah. You know, I don't hate a lot of things in life. You know, hate's a strong word, but I despise and hate the Vikings, man. And we will get more into depth of this win. This is just like my cold open. 6 points allowed, zero touchdowns. We'll get into all of that, but let's take care of our people real quick. Shout out to John Boehner, man. Appreciate you coming through. Much love and respect. Y'all see the TikTok up there. Everybody go and follow the TikTok, man. My boy Lil Hefe is in the building, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Turtles is in the building. Oh, the Boulevard. Hey, we gonna have a pack house today? Hell yeah, Victory Monday, gang, for sure, for sure. Hey. Put some respect on Kamal Haddon. They did not throw the ball at him at all. Absolutely. Dave's, my favorite Wisconsin Mexican. Sup, bitches. It's about time the Packers started using a jumbo package, and they're actually using Belton at guard where he should be. Morgan is in the guard. I agree. Shout out to G-Pack 909. We got special guests coming in. Shout out to G-Pack 909. Always feels good to give the Vikings an ass whooping. Very true. From Favre when the Vikings, it was heartbreaking. Yeah, that kind of hurt me. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Lil Hefe. But without further ado, we're gonna introduce my boy. It's TR. Oh, y'all thought it was gonna be Packers Kingdom, huh? Y'all thought it was gonna be PK, but we hanging out with TR today, man. TR, first of all, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, especially after yesterday. How are you, HP?
I'm elated.
Yeah.
beating I love beating the Vikings. So I'm sorry to say because we're talking about actual harm. I kind of enjoy beating them more than the Bears, but it's kind of even. But I don't like the Vikings.
Well,
But
yeah, of course. It depends where you're at. I think the Bears have been traditionally the rival for years and years and years. But living here in enemy territory in the 612 or 763, I'm telling you, these people are insufferable about their team. And if they gave two shits about their own team, they might be crying. But they're all acting like they never cared ever in the first place.
so would you say fair weather fans?
Oh, the pinnacle of fair weather fandom lives here in the 612.
Okay, so now John Boehner says a great guest talking about you, TR, and also
Hey,
Lil Hefe
John.
says what's up to TR, and
What's up, everyone?
yeah, and you thought we were done. You thought we were done, but we're gonna do
PK.
a trio. We're gonna do a triade. We're gonna do PK. Where you
PK,
at?
where are you at? Where are you at, PK?
Uh oh. Uh oh. Finna drop. All
Finna
right.
drop.
Finna drop. All
Everybody
right.
was
So
asking,
back.
Ask,
Go ahead.
everybody asked me, "Did you die?" I'm like, "What?"
Hey, people ask me that when I wore that shirt to the store. They said, "Oh my God, that's your friend. He died." I'm like, no, he's alive and well, complaining about the Packers, but he's alive and well. How you
Yeah,
feel about this victory, PK?
I feel so good about the victory, but exhausted from work. I did it like 14 hours yesterday.
Hey man, get your bread, man. Get your money. I'm sure it's a pair of shoes out there you want. I'm sure it's a bill or two you need to pay. I'm sure it's a fine
But
young
you know
lady
it's
you need
crazy?
to take out.
It's crazy that I don't spend money and I all my bills are paid.
Well, that's a good thing. Can I get a loan? All right. So let's get on track, man. Let's get on track. We'll just do a round table or a triangular table. Age before beauty. Okay, so we'll probably get TR's opinion, then mine, and then yours. Packers Kingdom. So I would like to say we fence. Okay, let's start off somewhere different. We fence, man, with just special teams. We had a great, incredible play that got us on like the 4 or the 2 yard line. Number one. Number two, McMadness seems like he's back. He made all his field goals. So is this type of performance, if Pistachio can continue to get his unit to perform this way, does that mean we keep him? We're going to start off with TR.
Yeah, first of all, I was thinking about Victory Monday. We all do this. Did you all know if you flip it around like this, like in England, I believe it means like fuck you or fuck off. I believe. Maybe some good person out in England watching this can share and let me know if I'm correct or not. But in terms of the game, what I saw is I think the special teams is going to be hit or miss. Special teams, you just want to be solid and not make a bunch of mistakes. You don't want a catastrophic failure. Now, what I saw for the defense, obviously an excellent, impressive performance, but keep in mind we're playing a terrible quarterback, inexperienced quarterback. So we were able to rush four and flood the zones, confuse the hell out of them, and really get to them. Great performance. God, Parsons is good. God, is he excellent. And the last thing I'll mention is I love watching the run game. I still want us to run the ball better, but I think getting Belton at guard for a run game is a step in the right direction. I don't think he can pass block like Morgan can, but this was the perfect game where you wanted to build and let that offensive line get better.
All right, Packers Kingdom, it's on you, man. You can start off with the special teams and the performance they did and go wherever you want to, man. How do you feel about Rich Pistachio, man, the game plan that he put out?
I say this: we give him a lot of hell, so we got to give him praise too. So great job, Rich Pistachio. I said which I dropped. Yes, I dropped at 12 o'clock yesterday. I think before the game about what we need to do to be able to just execute. Just execute. Don't you know what I'm saying? Don't play conservative, but just do enough to win the game. If the defense is going to continue to play like that, but I'm going to move on to the offensive line. The run, I think they said they had put in like Kennard at right tackle, something like that. They put Kennard, Belton, and Banks. Those were the maulers. And Sean Ryan looks good. He looks better than Elton Jenkins so far. And
Okay,
then
so do you
and then
agree?
the defense, I feel like without Parsons, without Parsons doing what Parsons Deans do, I don't think we will. I don't think we will. I don't think we'll be good as we are without Parsons, without that trade. What's going on with it? Right.
Hey, 9 sacks. And he did you see him getting triple teamed, you guys? Seriously. He got 9 sacks so far on the season, and I
10,
feel he should have 12
10,
to
10,
15.
10 sacks and 60 pressures. He lead, and he is the most. He is the most double team defensive line edge rusher, and he the third most chipped second or third most tripped edge rusher. So
Okay, like TR said, and somebody else in the chat said Belton. You think he's established himself
huh?
to get a lot of snaps?
Yeah, I know.
How do you feel about Belton, PK?
I love it. Whatever drugs Matter for was on yesterday, we need to continue for Thursday
Okay. All right, so
because
let's take care of.
at
Go ahead.
least at least it didn't call no thing jet sweep and no tunnel screens on every play.
So let's talk about our quarterback now. The performance of Jay Love. Not anything spectacular, but I did see him just man. He made some passes that are Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre esque.
Yeah,
Almost
but
back.
he got an AC joint sprain in the shoulder.
I heard about that.
Him and Baker Mayfield got the same injury, but Baker Mayfield played on it like a dummy, and hurt himself even more.
So are we saying Jordan Love is going to miss some time?
Nah, he ain't missing no time. You know, he ain't going for that.
Okay. Okay. So how do you feel? We'll start with TR. How do you feel about Jay Love's performance this game?
Well, I think this game was perfect for him in the sense that you weren't throwing the ball a lot. We were handing the ball off. I believe we had I think Wilson got 7 more carries than Love had throws. So that's the type of football you needed with him being a little banged up, allowing him to heal, not get hammered and hit in the backfield, because we have a short turnaround. So Jordan Love did what he needed to do. I love the way he is growing as a quarterback, how he's recognizing things and getting the ball out to the right places. I still I still think sometimes when he throws the ball, it seems to just hang in the air a split second longer than what we're used to with Rodgers. But we got to keep in mind Rodgers is one of the best all time, so we shouldn't be comparing him to that. It's just
Oh,
something I noticed. But good performance, exactly what we needed on a short week.
you know what I think? Why that the ball is like that? Aaron, no Jordan Love wingspan is seven
Yeah,
foot three.
yeah,
I think his wingspan is like longer than Kevin Durant's.
yes, yes.
And it's
He's much
hard,
more.
and it's hard for him to. And he's. I think don't he got bigger hands than Aaron Rodgers?
I believe so. And
So
he's
it's
an
I'm a
hard for
bigger
arm
him.
person.
thrower. Yeah.
It's
He
hard for him.
throws with his arm, whereas
So
Rogers was so much with the wrist, right?
yeah. So Jordan Love is more about his talent. Aaron Rodgers is about unique.
Yeah. Yes.
And
Yes. It's
you
just
know one thing. One thing. Jordan Love is really a silly body. Silly body. You know the guy. What's that guy off Flash? The little slinky guy. The stretch. That's who Jordan Love is. Stretch.
yeah.
Because yeah, I think the Giants game when he threw that ball to Savion, he set his feet straight and threw it right to him. And I didn't even feel like that was gonna be a pick. I feel like somebody gonna catch it. Somebody.
Yeah. He has let me clarify. He has elite arm talent. He does. It's just something I noticed with some of those balls where you're like, get there before the defender, and it seems to just hang. But he's got a lead arm talent, great quarterback, love the guy.
I just know. I just think that some throws. Don't forget he don't forget he still playing on a hurt shoulder, and I think
Yeah,
his left wrist or hand is still on his non-throwing hand is still like bothering him a little bit. So he's still playing with a little
sure.
injury,
Oh,
but
for sure.
he's toughing it out like the previous quarterbacks.
Yep.
Do you think that he can? Do you think that this can help him in reverse? Because I remember one of Aaron Rodgers' greatest performances, even though we lost the game, was against Seattle in the playoffs, and he was hurt. but that kind of harnessed him to just I don't know. He just seemed like he played better, and you see what Love did
But
today. As long as he
I
doesn't
feel
turn the
I
ball
feel
over.
that I feel that way because it feels like that he knows he's hurt and he got to get the ball out.
Yeah.
He has to. But you know
Yeah.
what I think? I think is that this team. I don't want to start no dialogue, so I ain't gonna put that in the air. But I say is that don't it feel like well I gotta see what John Jacob is what Belton in the offensive line and Kennard to see that is this team is better is this team well this team it plays better to stretch. I'm gonna say that outside zone this team plays better because our best seasons was Aaron Jones, correct? And Wilson is like the Aaron Jones type back, but he's built like Josh Jacobs. Because what teams do, what defenses are doing now is that they load the box. They know Josh Jacobs can't bounce it outside quick enough, so they rather take their chance. Their chances there than inside. But Wilson, he can run through the middle and he can bounce outside. So he can't. He's not unpredictable.
Yeah.
What I would say
They
What I
frauds.
would say is that it's good no matter what. The league right now is kind of full of two-headed
I say
uh,
frauds.
running back backfields. So it's
They
just a
play
good problem to
non
have.
Aaron Rodgers Steelers.
And we're gonna give Emmanuel Wilson. I'm gonna give him the game ball. Backup came in, got 100 yards, which we haven't did in a while, and he got 2 touchdowns, and he got his first touchdown last week. So hats off to Emmanuel Wilson. So again, we have them both. I ain't gonna compare
Now,
him versus Josh Jacobs. We know how great
now, just,
they
just
bring.
imagine. Now, just imagine Marshawn Lloyd behind the offensive line doing that.
If was a fifth, I'll
If
be
he can
drunk,
be
man. I'm
healthy,
not. I'm not.
but
I'm
I'm
not talking
hearing,
about Marshawn
but
Lloyd which I see him
I'm
on the
hearing
field
that,
these
I'm
days.
hearing that Marshawn Lloyd and Jaden Reed might be healthy at the same time. Chicago Bears game might. I'm hearing that Jaden Reed can play this Thursday.
I mean, that would be nice.
But see, nah,
So
but don't rush it. Don't rush it though. Don't rush it. Even
okay.
though
So
even though
so
it's a shoulder, even though it's a shoulder, his Jones fracture is completely healed. But I don't want him getting hit and then his shoulder and he be in the same place and then that mess up his money in his contract.
I mean, if you're healthy and ready to go, you're ready to go. So let's talk about defense for a minute. Tr, obviously we held them to 6 points. I'm gonna give a shout out to Heavy D, Devontae White. He did his thing, but 4 net yards in the second half. Tr, isn't that amazing? Shout out to Jeff Hapley.
Oh, it really is. And they had a lot of guys who played really well. Let's point out that McDuffie had a great game. He seemed to be one step ahead of
I ain't gonna
the
lie.
offense at all times. So, good shout out to him. And I will say that Devontae Wyatt had the hit of the game when he knocked Keyshawn Nixon out of the game. If you saw that on the sidelines, that guy's like an immovable object. So it was good to see him come alive too. Great performance. I mean, I hate to be a pessimist. We have to temper expectations simply because of the offense we were playing, and what we forced them into. When this team is able to get out ahead of their opponents and score touchdowns early in the game, this allows them to play like they want to play. And you see the results of it. And I think the first drive, Packers scored a touchdown. I don't know if they've done that this year, scored a touchdown on their very first drive, or at least it's been a while. So,
That's
uh,
go ahead.
so that's about all I have to say. One request, PK. PK, one request. There's a lot of background noise on your microphone. So when you are not talking, if you don't mind muting it in the app, that would
All
be
right,
great. It'd be
all right,
easier for everyone else to hear. So
all
thank
right.
you.
So
It's on you, PK.
what I say about that drive is that I see that It was no flags. We only had 2 penalties of the day, and and it just looked so well machined. Like I know we all wanted Jordan Love to go through 500 yards, and 1,000 touchdowns. But if Manafort can call a game like that, but if he call a game like that, right? Hear me out. Then he can start. Detroit defense is not good. Waddell Robinson had 108 yards in the first quarter in 5 catches. If we don't put the smackdown on this team, I don't know what else to say.
Okay,
Just like
so
you said, we played JJ McCarthy, our rookie, which we should have done. But maybe later on, maybe if this was Cleveland Browns, we probably wouldn't do that. But
let's
this
let let's let
we should have been 9-1, 8-1 right now. If we play like how we did yesterday against the Cleveland,
but
the
that's why
Panthers.
it takes games to learn how to redo this. Even coming off of an off season, the football off season is retrain yourself to do things, man. That's why I said in the beginning of the year, I want all kind of games. I want to get blown out. I want to blow somebody out. I want to win the close game. I want to lose the close game. So we got that muscle memory or game memory. So when we're in that situation in the playoffs, we'll be a lot better. So to flip it around, we always talk about, or everybody always talk about Brian Flores defense. Brian Flores defense. He sends all these blitzes. He was sending a lot of people at J Love. And I think that J Love handled it well, TR. Did you notice that? Because, that was always the thing with Rodgers, too, or anybody when you play Brian Flores, man. I think we handled that well. The O-line handled it well. And J Love got that ball out.
Oh, absolutely. That very much was the game plan. Evidenced by how many times he ran the ball. This game was about running the ball, establishing the ball, letting the offensive line get out and do some run blocking. It was Wilson's turn to shine, and he really took advantage of it. Big game ball to that dude, too. Great guy.
You're looking thin, TR. Don't disappear on us, please. That we get it. That's enough. Okay, enough yogurt. Go on and get you some tabs, man.
Well, when I get out there, we're getting some tests for sure.
All right, Packers Kingdom, man. So what do you have? What is your confidence meter, man, going into Detroit, man? Thanksgiving Day, man.
Uh, just keep up with the same game plan, but don't do too much. Execute. Have the same mindset as against the Vikings, against the Golf, because this is a really big game. Because if we beat Detroit, we'd be 3-0 in the season. We were 1-5 last season. So, and we already know that Chicago going to lose to the Eagles next week. So we'll be sitting at the top.
All right, with that being said, Packers Kingdom last week, I asked you, I'm going to give you a chance to take it back. I asked you if he was going to win the division. You said no. So how do you feel now? You said no, Packers Kingdom.
I did, but me, I like perfection. It's I like perfection. When you say that we are going to be a Super Bowl caliber team, show it. You got to show me. You know what I mean? You got to show me that you're a championship caliber. We can't sit here and look elite first game, then the second game is we don't know how to play football. It's be consistent. You're gonna be a bad team or a great team. Which one? Ain't no two.
All right, hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm gonna get to y'all in a second, but let's talk about our rivals, man. I hate them or whatever, but I do think that they deserve to even be talked about right now. The Bears, TR, what are they cooking up over there? I mean, is it going to be the same Bears where at the end of the season they'll lose
Frauds.
3 out of 4, or
Frauds.
they'll go down? I mean, should we be worried about these guys?
No.
Well, to be honest, I haven't watched the Bears or paid much attention to them. It's obvious they got a better coach in there now who knows how to use the talents of the team they have around them. They're going to be better, and you better take them effing seriously, man. You can't just assume they're frauds because we know in this division anything can happen. So it's imperative to beat our division rivals and try to sweep the division. If we can win the division or at least win all the games that we have against our rivals, sky's the limit for us.
And I mean, and I feel we're in perfect position to do so. We've already got one Detroit out the way. We got to go on the road. We got Minnesota out the way, and I'm not worried about going to Minnesota at all. By then, I don't know when we plan, but we might that game might be meaningless. But yeah, man,
Yep.
if we could just keep on cooking in the division, and it's crazy that PK said we were 1-5 in the division last year and still
Yes.
made the playoffs. That is ridiculous, bro. That's not obviously going to happen this year, but okay. So now let's talk about Matt LaFleur, you guys. Let's talk about Matt LaFleur. It's a week by week thing with our head coach. I love him. I still think he's a good. I think he's a good coach. I really feel that maybe we should get a offensive coordinator like guru type guy, like a Mike McDaniel's type. Okay, I'm not about to be like PK. Oh, if we had Andy Reid. Oh, if we had Mike McDaniel. Oh, if we had, but we need, I think LaFleur is a good leader of men. You know what I'm saying? But I think sometimes it's too much on his plate with the game plan and just doing everything. I think at some point he would have to play the Bill Belichick role. Survey the field, just walk up and down, talk to the DC, talk to the offensive coordinator. This is what I need. This is what and he could worry about clock management, which he always or we always have problems with. I don't know whose issue it is. I didn't see it that much, but we always get delay of games, have to use timeouts, and Matt LaFleur gets pissed off. But your assessment of Matt LaFleur, TR in this game, man.
Well, I don't know. I think he did what he had to do. I try not to be too judgmental on the coaches simply because we don't know what the hell goes on day to day there. We don't know all the behind the scenes stuff, and they're never going to share that stuff with us. So it just drives me nuts when everyone is just wants to fire him, just get rid of him, just trade him, just give up play calling and all that stuff. As soon as that shit starts happening, you know it's the beginning of the end, in my opinion. He's never going to give up play calling. He's never going to release any power or duties there. So he's won a lot of games. I think he drives us nuts with how he calls a game. But again, we don't know what the ins and outs are. As much as we can look at it and watch it with our own eyes and give educated guesses, we don't freaking know anything, really. We're fans, right? Enjoy the game. It's about the whole journey of a season. It's not one game. It's a journey, man, just like life is. But I don't mean to get on my old man rocking chair, try to give everyone freaking advice, but there it is. That's my advice. Life is a
Hey man,
journey. Enjoy it.
you be wise. I am wise. Some people say I have an old soul, and that's only because I listen to all of my elders. They've been through more than me. They've been on this earth longer than me. So I always take advice from you guys. PK, hold up. Let's take care of our people real quick. Dave says non-football related. Fuck physical therapy. This motherfucker has me using medieval torture devices on my shoulder 2 times a day for 8 weeks confirmed. Might have to smack a bitch. Listen, bro. They are professionals in their own right too. As far as the doctors, again, when I had my little issue, they had me picking up pebbles, and I'm just thinking of them like, you guys seriously have me picking up pebbles and putting them in a cup? But we just listen what they say, just like for cancer or anything, man. Those are the experts. As long as we have a positive mindset and just do what they say, we are not doctors. We just got to trust them and do it. If we do it to our full potential, then we can't blame them at the end. You know what I'm saying? Or we can blame them at the end. We say, oh, we did everything you did. So don't feel discouraged, Dave. That therapy is just something different. We're not used to getting injuries and stuff like that. So they know how to get the shit done. Now we're gonna go on the
Yeah.
turtles. Looks
As
like
long
Belton is
as
going.
as long as your doctor doesn't have a last name of Kevorkian or Fauci, listen to
Oh, hey, or shit, or Dr. Dre. Goddamn it.
him.
but but Turtle says looks like Belton is going to steal that right guard position. Absolute mauler. Packers Kingdom. You're the expert in the offensive line, man. How you feel about Belton, man? You think right guard is where he's gonna be at?
You talking to me?
Yeah, the one and only. Do you think Belton? Oh, what you? Hold on. What are you eating, man?
I had me some air fried chicken, some broccoli before I go to work.
Okay. You got some ranch over there?
Nah, I don't eat ranch on my chicken.
Ketchup?
No, just only on my
Hot
burgers.
sauce?
I eat hot sauce, but not that much.
Okay. All right. So we talk about Belton, man. Do you think that he's? I asked you this earlier. Do you think he's solidified to at least get more snaps at right guard?
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Sounds yeah. I want Belton to start a long time ago, man. I don't know what, but see, Morgan's the bust, man. Morgan's a depth piece, man.
Hey, come on, Packers Kingdom. Why you gotta say that?
We
What
need
you
we
mean a
need
bud? He's just
we
a
need you.
he's a tackle. He's not a guard. He's not a bud.
Morgan needs to play receiver, bro.
Oh, so you just you're just gonna skip tight end. Speaking of tight end, why do Fitzpatrick look better than Musgrave?
I want him to be like Jerome Bettis or somebody. Somebody you can use and you can use on the goal line. Something because he can't block. He inconsistent. And I see why Goop never draft. I see why Goop never draft offensive lineman in the first round because
All right.
tape.
So you're gonna have to stand on this, PK. Right now, you're saying Jordan Morgan is a bust, bro. Our first round pick. You saying he's a bust? All right, let's take care of our people. Dave says McDuffie stepped up with Quay out. That was nice to see. Wyatt looked good and Stackhouse looked good in limited snaps. Yeah, very
I
impressive
think
by
I think I
McDuffie.
think he got Brunson. I think he got Stackhouse. Brunson was in there.
We didn't see a little Stackhouse.
I don't think so. I think it was Brunson.
Okay, so how do you feel about McDuffie's performance? Tr, you are the linebacker extraordinaire, man. So does this mean more snaps for McDuffie even when Quay comes back, or how are we going to do this? Because Quay normally wears the green dot. Obviously, Quay didn't play; they gave it to McDuffie. So you just think the Halfleys just got to mix them all in, Tr?
No, in very limited circumstances because McDuffie's smart player, gritty. Obviously, we love him, but he is no match for Quay's um, athleticism. God forbid we have to have McDuffie trying to, cover Jameer Gibbs down the field or something like that. So Quay's your obvious number one guy. They got to find a way to make sure they sign him for next year. And then you got Hopper right behind him there as a good depth piece. So McDuffie played good yesterday, but you don't want him in there as a full-time player. No.
Right. So you're pretty much saying in a pinch, McDuffie can get it done. And then again, he does have that C
Yep.
on his chest. He's the captain. He's
Yep.
the captain with the
Women,
least
women
snaps.
coming
So he
right
is the
now.
locker room leader.
Down the
But
clothes.
5'10
Like,
compared to 6'4 of
for 10
Quay.
hours.
I don't know what McDuffie's 40 time is,
That's
but I'm
all the
sure
work to do,
Quay's is a
man.
lot faster. So I agree with you on that one, TR. Let's continue to take care of our people. Dave says that jumbo package, PK 6 lineman, Kennard is the tight end.
True. Hey, I wonder what Casual fan at about Watson. Watson proved him wrong ever since he came back.
Hey, you right about that. And just like not on the same level, but just like Micah Parsons' presence on the defense, like you can just feel it. You can feel Christian Watson's presence on the offense. Yeah, he only had like 4 catches, 50
Hey,
something yards, but
Parsons, hey, Parsons lit this whole team up, man. Like Parsons, everybody happy for Parsons. The whole organization happy, but one person. It takes one player to get us to play.
hey, you seen Gary force that interception.
Mute, PK.
Hey. Gary saw my video. I said, Gary, I need you to be buying Gary. I don't want to be no retired Gary. Be buying Gary, and he
Hey,
showed up.
never a dull moment with PK, man. We love you. Like, what is going on? Like, what are you under? Are you? Where you at, man?
I was in the deep freeze. I was getting my waters.
Okay, you got a backpack on?
Yeah, if I could head to work.
Oh, you about to go? What time you work?
Shoot, they want me to do a 12-hour shift.
Do it, man. It's holiday
Attaboy.
time. You get
Attaboy.
hip, hip.
I've
I
been
was
doing.
telling I
Go
was
ahead.
telling PK, I was telling PK that I've done a couple shifts where it was 26 plus hours. I've done a handful of those in my career. Sometimes you just got to do it. You got to grind through it to get paid, man.
Definitely. And the bills don't stop coming. So that's why I'm on the grind every day. Hey, Demetrius Melvin says, "Good day. How about Warren Brinson sack and Parsons was on fire? Definitely Parsons was on
Hey,
fire.
that's
Let's
hey,
take care
that's
of our
hey,
people
that's
real quick.
and that's what I said. I said Warren Brunson should start, man. I'm tired of him being a red shirt. That boy's 6'5", 315 pounds. We'll put that dude right next to Wyatt and stop playing.
What about Wyatt's performance, PK? How you
I
think he
love it.
did, man?
Y'all know I'm a big Wyatt fan, so I want him to stay for 100 years if he can.
Call, we call him Heavy D. Hey, Israel Ramirez says, "Great game. We need to throw more. Other than that, all 3 phases played well, especially the defense. Israel, we need to throw more.
No,
I would say
he
that's
said throw
according to
more.
game
He said
plan.
throw more, but Jordan Love was hurt.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Like but I think this, like Tr said, this specific game plan was based around running the ball. Hey, shout out to Goosey, man. Appreciate you, man. I show cash, much love and respect. Dave says Jordan Love is going to get compared to the wacky, wavy, inflatable. Hold on, inflatable playing arm tube man at car dealerships. Oh, that guy. Oh, that guy. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. I know who you talking about. Hey, you walk by one of those, he might slap you in the head, man. Hey, Goosey said Wilson had a game. Yes, he did. G Pack 909 says Belton at right
All
guard
right,
looked good. Yes, he did. Go ahead.
I'm gonna catch up with y'all.
See you,
Okay.
PK.
Hey, appreciate you,
All right,
man. We're gonna catch up later this week.
all right.
All right.
Hey, we should do our game at 10 o'clock in the morning. So we get the early bird. Finally, we don't gotta play at no prime time. I want an early bird.
Wait, it's 10 o'clock on Thursday?
Yep, 10 a.m.
Okay. Hey, well, you be safe out there, man.
All right. Hey, you hear no
See,
gunshots the other night?
Every night.
No, I'm saying it was like the mess. It sounded like the cartel was going after the police.
Well, it's going down. Hey, it's
It,
going down in your area. Westmont been
hey,
really hot
it,
right now, man.
hey, it was some shit going. Man, they had some shit. Motherfucker thought it was fireworks.
For real.
they had they was killing. I watched the whole event like a goddamn movie.
Hey, man. Just make sure you safe, man. But have a good day at work. All right.
All right, I catch y'all.
see you,
All right.
PK.
All right.
Thank you. And then there were two. So we're gonna take care of all our people. Man, it's a lot. And then we're gonna get up out of here, man. chime in on any of these comments if you want to. Demetrius Melvin says Valentine and Haddon look good as quarterbacks, cornerbacks. Yes, they did. We know what to expect from CV, but to see a guy could step in when Keyshawn goes down or whatever is good to see. Zane is in the building, co-star of my other show. What up, y'all? Just stopping by, busy day at
Zane.
work. Go Pack Go. Hell yeah. Shout out to Zane, man. Zane at work grinding. Ernie Martinez, good afternoon. And Packer fans, good afternoon to you, man. Gooseby. Bears looking good. They might beat the Eagles. I don't think so. The Eagles just lost to the Cowboys, so they're a little pissed off about that, I think, and hope that the Eagles come through and beat the Bears. I'm never gonna root for the Bears. Demetrius Melvin, how about that Eagles meltdown? It happens, bro. So that should make us feel better. Okay. When we be losing or do whatever we do to certain teams, playing to the level of competition of a lot of these teams, bro, that just shows it happens across the league. It just doesn't happen to us. So don't panic, you guys. Like, we're going to lose games. It's not Madden, right? And Madden is horrible enough. It's just like, yo, these are human beings. It just got to all come together. And I think all year long, even with the losses, we've been in position to just really be competitive and we haven't laid down to anybody, so that's good. John Bain, and no one was worried about the Bears at the beginning of the season. I wasn't, and I'm still not. Hey, Niehoff is in the building. Happy Victory Monday. And back to you, TR. So when I did this, and then I did this was like saying deuces to the Viking season.
Ah,
But I didn't know that's what that meant across the pond now. Hey, if so,
yeah,
I'm gonna be doing this all day. They're like, what's wrong with him? I
yeah,
was like, we can't
yeah,
do this, but I'm gonna hit him with this one. So I'm gonna do
yeah,
my little research on that, and that'll be a
yeah.
good one for me. People ain't gonna know what's going on. I'm be like, I'm, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But yeah, so I hate the Vikings, TR, man, and I'm glad you
Yeah.
on here, to talk about this. We're gonna get up out of here soon, but let's just take care of our people, man. Niehoff says, I understand why LaFleur called the game the way he did with Love's injury. Defense was up to
Yep.
task. Yes, they were. And then again, we got a quick turnaround. Gooseby says facts. Gooseby says, wish we could sign a tight end. Yeah, I mean, due to the injury of Kraft, but I mean, let's be real. The kid stepped up, not Musgrave, but the other one, what's Fitzpatrick or somebody else did pretty decent at the tight end position.
Yeah. You got
Dave
Fitzpatrick and Wiley, the other one. I
Wiley,
believe
yeah,
it's
that's
Wiley. Yeah.
right. Okay, hey, Dave says Belton was drafted to be a projected guard. He was a beast in the Senior Bowl while playing guard. Well, man, hopefully we found us a gem, man. Hopefully we found us a gem. Dave says no. PK Stackhouse is who I was talking about. He played a handful of snaps and made the Vikings
Mm.
O line look foolish. I know my Bulldogs, and one is almost 40 pounds heavier. For sure, for sure. So he's another Bulldog, huh? Okay. Dave says Brinson did look good too, though. Niehoff says for the first time in forever, the special. I'm assuming he's talking about special teams.
Yeah.
Gooseby says Wyatt woke up this game. We agree. He's been a little hurt, but every game I think Heavy D makes an impact. Niehoff says for the first time in forever, our special teams were special. Yeah, definitely. M6 Dave says Stackhouse played 3 snaps and forced a third down stop that made them kick a field goal, and then blew up another play. 2 stops and 3 plays is pretty good. Absolutely, it's not about getting the sexy picks and all that. Just like Rashawn Gary, we ain't jumping up and down screaming about him. But what did he do? He caused a turnover. He redirected the throw of McCarthy with the
Hmm.
pressure, and then he threw it to McDuffie. So you sometimes you got hidden stats, man, and I'm glad you guys are acknowledging that. Dave says you see Haddon gave Jetta a little bitch slap and press, man. He was stuck on his hip like glue too. Halfley was talking about how impressive he looked in practice. Well, practice makes perfect, man, and hopefully he could continue this, man. Dave says the peace sign is only offensive. Wait, the peace sign is only offensive if the palm is facing inward. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
like this. Yeah, like we said. Yeah.
Oh, but but out here in America, we like peace. Like no,
Yep.
it's disrespectful out there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, okay. Well, I
Hey,
know when
that
I go over
that
there.
That's just for us to know so we can use it in our everyday lives, with most people none being the wiser.
I'm doing it today. I'm gonna whip it out a few times today. I promise you.
Yeah.
All right, so this looks like the last one. Niehoff, does Love get a turkey leg this year? Oh, he better. But you know how Detroit do. They probably gonna hide it. But all we got to do is ask either TR, a cooking extraordinaire, or Leroy Butler to go and chef up our own goddamn turducken turkey mixed with chicken and a duck. I don't know how John Madden came up with that. But yeah, man. Victory Monday. Y'all see I got my shit on. All y'all go outside, represent, wear some type of Packers gear, because you know when we lose, they just soon as we lose, the whole world comes to me. I'm like, man, Packers better put me on the payroll, because soon as we lose, what happened, HP? What happened? What happened? All year I gotta fight for these guys, bro. But you know, I'm a Packer at heart. Everybody out there, enjoy your Victory Monday. I'll say my lasting words before I pass it to TR. But again, all year long, like I've been saying, I'm proud of this team. I'm happy with everybody. Yeah, we could get better. You know, special teams, man. Don't tease us. Don't do a performance like this and then next week get back to some bullshit, please. Don't do that. We started off good, like man, 4 yard line. You know, we get the ball there. Perfect kicking by McManus. Hopefully he's totally healthy by now. Offense, no turnovers. The run game improved, looked better. Emmanuel Wilson got 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. Like this was really a perfect game, man. We got to stick it to the purple ass eaters, man. So those are my last words for this Victory Monday. I'm gonna hand it over to TR before we sign out of here. TR, what's your last words on this game, man?
Short and sweet. We did what we needed to do, and this was the start of the real meat grinder of the season. We want to keep building. We want to get better and be playing championship caliber ball by the end of it. So, uh, go Pack, go! Let's get after it. And lastly, to everyone out there, if I don't see you until after Thursday, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Absolutely, man. And I'm gonna ditto that. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And it's about family, man. For real, for real. Nowadays it's crazy. You never know the last time you're gonna see somebody. If you happen to be at Thanksgiving dinner, which I am, go hug that cousin. Go just show some extra love to your loved ones out there, man. And if it's any little bullshit problems you got with somebody, attitude, this and that, man, let all that shit go. It ain't
Yeah.
worth it. Just let it go. Love each other. It's enough of that other shit out there, man. Everybody else gonna be hating and want negativity, but you guys, it's holiday season. Let's just all love each other and help each other out. We cannot do everything alone, man. We need help from somebody at some point in time. So, much love and respect. Much love and respect for TR, bro. I appreciate you coming through, man. And we shall do this again. But at the end of the day, Packers got a victory. I'm happy for the week. But short week. We'll turn around. Hopefully we could jump on here after or something with the some at some point to talk about. Hopefully Friday, someday to talk about the game on Thursday. But we're gonna sign out, man. I appreciate you, TR. Shout out to everybody. Much love and respect to everybody, man.
All right. Appreciate you. Love you, brother. Talk to you all
Yes,
later.
sir. Likewise.